Oh, it has been a minute since I've done anything at all with YouTube, truck related shit, car related, anything, but it's time that we get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm trying to be honest, I'm going to make money on YouTube. So not if I'm going to, I'm going to, and I'm going to do it doing what I like. So let's hop into it. Today's video, I've been tuned in my 2.7 F150 for, I don't know, probably 6-7 months, we'll say. At first I tuned it with SCT, X4, just like base map, which I don't recommend doing if you guys are gonna do that. It's okay, like the truck feels a lot better than factory, but once you tune the truck from 5-star, it's a big difference. And I bought it at first, and of course your first reaction is every time you buy anything new, you're like, wow, this is the best fucking thing ever. Like, it's so fast. It's really not, but it feels a lot better. So I have two tunes from 5-star. I think they cost me like maybe $200. I think less than that. And I got a 87 toe tune, and it's a performance toe tune. I don't really know what that is. I just got it because I don't want to run 93 octane all the time. And then I have a 93 octane, which is not on because it's winter time. I get worse gas mileage, and the shit's too expensive. But I do run it in the summertime when my truck gets better gas mileage. I know you're like, a truck getting gas mileage, that's retarded, but that's the truth. So I'm going to show you the gauge, and stock boost levels is like 14 pounds. And I'm going to show you what I'm at just on 87. And the thing is, you're not going to see in video is you're not going to see how much faster it is, or how much more responsive the gas pedal is, or all those things. The drivability, night and day. If I would flash this truck back to factory, I would not be happy with it compared to where it's at now. So let me show you the gauge. Let me show you how much boost the truck's making. I can show you 100 different things on the SCT, but I'm not going to. But let me just show you the boost. All right, that is about the best gauge holder I could possibly have. So from like a 30, if I just like step into it, so it's spiked 17.4. And you guys see that it's really falling off up top. The reason that is because the turbos on the 2.7 are small, they're tiny. So as soon as I mash on, I'm obviously gonna be in max boost, and then up towards the top, it's gonna creep off because, I mean, they just are not that efficient. That's not what they're designed to do, not unless you go with bigger ones. So stock boost levels on a 2.7 are 14, like 0.6, I think is what I saw before. And just on 87, now granted, this is revised one time, but I'm seeing 17.4 pounds, which isn't the most, but it's only 87. The 93 is substantially different. It's a lot different, but the question is it worth it? Is the money that I spent on this worth it? And let me get into this. All right, so you're in the market to buy a 15 to, I think it's 17 is when these stopped, and then they went to 18, and 19 is different, or maybe it's 15 to 16. Can't remember. 15, I have a 16, 2.7, 6-speed. And was it worth the money to put a tune on? Well, buy the tuner. Buy custom tunes from 5-star to have them, you know, dialed into your truck for the total cost. So total cost, if you were buying all this stuff brand new, which I did not, I bought my tuner used, but it would be $500 for the tuner, and then $200 from 5-star, so $700. Would I have spent $700? No. It made the truck world of a difference, but I would not have spent $700. And the reason is because you can buy a tuner for a fraction of the cost of what they cost brand new. I had mine shipped to my door. Now granted, you got to look around on the internet, but I had my SCT shipped to my door. It was unlocked for $180. $180, and then I paid $200 for tunes, so $380 versus $600, $700 brand new. That's the route to go. Buy a used tuner. You're not going to keep the vehicle forever. Nobody does. Sell the tuner when you're done. I'm easily going to make my money back on the tuner when I'm done. So from that aspect, from a financial aspect, yes. I would have bought it. But if I would buy it brand new, no. Now let's talk about the drivability and is it worth the truck day to day. My brother has a 19.35 10-speed. This truck on an 87 tune 6-speed will not beat it. And on 93, I'm not sure it would beat it either. So that's the risk you're willing to take. The 3.5 is a powerhouse compared to the 2.7. That's just how it is. So would you still buy it? Yes, because it's going to keep up with it, but it's not going to beat a stock 3.5 10-speed. That's just the reality of it. Now, if I went bigger turbos, I'm sure I'd beat it. Or even if I went some kind of ethanol blend, I'm sure it would beat it. But it didn't. So would I buy it at the end overall? Absolutely. So that's my preview of a 2.7. Now, I know this video is kind of drawn out of me just talking about it, but it's kind of hard to, like, when you're in the market to spend that kind of money, do you want to spend it? Or I don't know. There's decisions you have to make in your financial situation or whatever makes sense to you, but I'm trying to portray it the best I can, and honestly, the best way I can. It's hard to explain through a video. Would you spend $700 on a tuner unless you drove the truck? Now, you got people out there that say their 2.7s are fucking crazy, and I find that hard. They run good. They run really good tune, but they're not crazy. It's a small motor in a big truck. So I'm going to give you guys a pull, and then after that, I'm off. I'm going to be uploading more updates on my truck. I'm putting the wide wheels back on. I'm going to turn this truck up, potentially turn it up so much this year that it breaks. So that's kind of my goal. I want you guys to follow along. I want you guys to be a part of my journey. Next step's 1,000 subs. 1,000 subs. And we're going to get monetized. And then we're really, every bit of money I get is going to go into this truck. And we're going to see what a 2.7 can actually really do. So I got to get to 1,000 subs. We're about halfway. I think we're at 500. So one step to 1,000. Get the views up. Like, subscribe. Stay tuned, guys. Here's a pull for you. Have a good one.